How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be making a bioactive vivarium for a baby crested gecko. A simple 10-gallon tank right here is what we're going to be using to make this vivarium, and these are the supplies. We have, pothos snake plant, and then like an antebellum palm, some wood, vine, a jungle mix. Over here is what we're going to be building the terrarium with. So we got this great stuff, great stuff. Actually says right there. This is gaps and cracks spray foam. Then we have some clear silicone, some brown silicone for the back. Then we just have some stuff like super glue for little things on the outside of the tank. Then we've got like little brackets and bolts and stuff, and plexiglass to make a door and everything. So it'll be a pretty nice vivarium once it's finished. But we're gonna get right into it when I do a close-up of these. Okay, so I may not use all of the stuff I have here. I've got this vine I've twisted into this shape. I have this piece of wood here that I found a long time ago in Utah. I know I'm going to use this piece. I have this big hunk of driftwood. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit that in there. But here we have a pothos, nice long pothos, snake plant, antebellum palm, and then this jungle mix right here. You could use dried eco earth, that's what I was planning to use, but they didn't have any, so I had to go with that. Then over here we have some stuff. This is like the locking mechanism for the door, glass cutter for the plexiglass. Then we have some hinges for the plexiglass, some little screws. Then we have our silicone here. And this stuff is everything you need for a vivarium. So we're gonna get right into it. First step is to just kind of throw this stuff in here to get a general idea of what you want it to look like. I have a general idea, but again, I still need to kind of play around with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry for the weird angle, but this is the best I could do to try to show the entire bottom of the tank. So my apologies, but let's get started. Alright, so I kind of got a good idea of what I'm going to do. I want to flatten this out, hold on, like this. Kind of get like a nice 3D model going. I'm going to foam that in and just kind of go from there. So, gonna have to bust this open. Gaps and cracks. Hold on, maybe. Break the seal. Put that plastic in the trash. Pop the lid open. Screw the little top on. There we go. Ready to use. So let's start spraying. Okay, so here's the vivarium now. Just got done kind of shaping all this foam. Yeah, I didn't film it just because it's kind of on a roll here. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna, start cutting a little bit, and it just went from a little bit to the entire tank. So, yeah, here's how it looks now. Kind of curious to see how it will look. I don't know how good it is, but we will see. Let's see here. Top view. We have 3 plant potters, one there, there. It's a nice log here that sticks out. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah. Get the silicone in all this. Then we're gonna throw some of that jungle mix on there and see what happens. So here is the enclosure now. Not looking the best. Kind of got silicone absolutely everywhere. But I'm hoping all this will stick. So, just gotta wait a few hours for it to dry and see how good of a job I did spreading that silicone around. Okay, so I think it's been long enough that we can see how many holes we're gonna have to patch, like how much of the substrate didn't stick. So it's always the scary part. Lift this bad boy up to see it doesn't look too bad. I have to tap it a little bit. Don't want to tap it too much because then you could remove some that just hasn't dried yet. It's been a few hours, so yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Now I got some plexiglass right here. I've already cut it to make the doors, so that's what we're gonna do now. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished product. Trying not to get the reflection of the light. So a few things. One, I used super glue to put this handle on, and like this weird white appeared. This is just a buff on the plexiglass, but this weird like white appeared. And I'll get a towel and I'll scrub it off, but it comes back. And it's the same as like with up here. So I mean, I don't know, it's not on the inside, so it doesn't concern me in that way. But so here we have it. As you can see, down here we have some really rich soil from Jonah Bottle, link in the description below to his channel. He gave me, and this will be covered in the next video, what is going in this tank. He gave me some soil that has Canyon giant isopods and some springtails in it. So this will really be great. This makes it bioactive. This soil here makes this bioactive. We have some plants and everything. We're gonna go ahead and look inside. As you can see, we have some locks. Make sure the door stays on tight. Swing it open. And here we have the inside of the vivarium. Try to do like a side profile. I'm gonna get some black acrylic paint and paint the sides that has the silicone and everything. This side. But so the plants in here, we have a snake plant in the back. We have a pothos plant and an antebella palm. I don't think that will last forever, or last very long right there. But it should do the trick. And for a 10-gallon, you know, it's not a huge tank, so I kind of fit the most I could put in here without overcrowding everything, and everything's still gonna grow in. So I just have like a simple climbing log right in the middle. I think that should be good, and like a nice little vine that comes up. And you know, if I want to, I could add some sticks or something in there, but I really think what's going in here will thrive in this little tank for right now, until it gets bigger. So there it is. Nice little 10-gallon vivarium. I think it looks nice. nice little build. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't film stuff like putting on the brackets or like the handle. I don't think I filmed this. This has taken a few days. This was like a week build, so from the beginning of the video to now it's been about a week. And I found that I barely have the patience to make bioactive vivariums because I'm the kind of guy who just like, once I get started on a project, I need to get it done. Like I'll focus on it. I'm like pinpoint laser focus on a project to the point where I don't even like want to go eat lunch because I just want to get it done. And bioactive is so hard for me because I have to, you know, you gotta foam it, wait for that to cure, then you gotta silicone it, put down the, you know, the coconut stuff, wait for that to cure, and then you can start building, and then you put this, wait for the silicone to cure, and it's just like, But yeah, I mean, it always turns out nice. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope maybe you learned something. Have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down below. And make sure to like the video. If you haven't already, check out my channel if you're new, because I know there is something in my channel that will interest you. And you might have got a little sneak peek there in the corner, but that's alright because the video will be out soon, the next one. So I'll see you guys next time and have a great day.